A love song.
And this is an amazing tune. I love this. The title of the song is For You.
Yeah, For You.
The title of the song is For You, and it's coming from the camp of Big Vybz.
Yeah, Big Vybz.
Let's talk about it. I love the way it's simmered down, but you can still feel the hip hop feel in it. Let's talk about it. What's really going on? What are you talking about in the song?
The song basically is a love song telling someone who misses his love very much and trying to pen down something for her. So it's like, for you, I wrote this, I wrote a love song. So it's basically sending love to your loved one. Like,
okay. Is it from a personal experience or somebody's story?
Oh, music comes from all angles.
Yeah. So I'm talking about this particular one. Is it a personal experience?
It might be a story by a personal experience to someone. So I wouldn't like to box it into one place because I might call it a story, but maybe someone listening might feel it's a person. But to me, it's a story.
It's a story. Yeah. Why the name Big Vybz? And where did you get it from?
Oh, I actually got Big Vybz from my boss, Manak Mensah of Sednak Music.
Okay.
I started music with a very, very tiny body, but anytime I get the song out there, they feel the vibe. So I was actually using Kid Vybz.
Kid Vybz.
Yeah, so at a point in time, I was like, after some years, the brand would grow. You can't remain Kid forever. I wanted to change the brand, and my boss was like, just use Big Vybz. That one everybody will see. You just transformed from Kid to Big. Yeah.
How long have you been doing this?
Oh,
professionally.
Professionally, I've been doing music for I think 4 years now. 2020.
Okay.
Yeah,
who has been your biggest inspiration in this profession you find yourself?
My biggest inspiration, you see, most of the times we learn from the stories other artists do tell us, and as to whether they are true or not, that one we can't tell.
You leave that one to God.
Yeah, but based on the story rising from the slum to fame, I think I really like Stonebwoy's story and journey so far. He's my biggest inspiration.
Okay. What genre are you most comfortable with?
I'm most comfortable in the Afro pop genre, like
Afro pop.
Yeah.
Why that genre? Is it? I have a friend who feels anybody who does that Afro beats, Afro pop thing, it's like Ejumani in your thing.
Oh, it's oh nah, Edding. Like you see, right now, let's say Afro music is the leading selling music,
genre,
so there is competition in Afro music for now. So when you say Jumani Heading, I would argue with you, because when you are doing Afro music right now, you are doing a music to top chart.
Yes.
And it's not easy to bring out a music that will top chart within the twinkle of an eye. So Jumani Heading seminary, I will argue. But as to reason I'm doing Afro music, I'm a big fan of R2Bs, and they were the people who gave us Afro music even when Afrobeat was not popular like this. Yeah, within the times of hip life, we were listening to Afrobeat from R2B. So I think they influenced me a lot, and I picked a lot from them. Yeah. Especially Moogies. Yeah.
Moogies is like the godfather of all musicians, especially if you're a singer. Like everybody seem to go with the way Moogies is and all that.
Yeah, not only the music alone, the brand as well. Like he's one of the artists. It's very hard to hear like something bad. You don't hear from him often, but anytime he's out with music, it's business. So with a guy with a motive of becoming a great artist, I would like to look up to someone like that and just focus on the business.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely. So, Big Vybz.
Yeah.
So, for you is what we listen to. Okay. And do you remember your very first studio experience?
Yeah, my very first studio experience, that was somewhere in 2016-17. Rest in peace to Underbeats, like. Yeah, that was where I had my first studio experience.
Oh, with Underbeat.
With Underbeat, like
Charlie, the guy just passed. Like, it's been barely a month, right?
Yeah, and I think he will be buried next week. Barely a month.
R.I.P. and our condolences to family and friends. Yeah, he gave you your very first studio
recording. My very first.
How old was I?
Oh, like
some small boy.
we were students by then, and a friend of mine was like, I'm related to Underbeat. Let's go home. So we went. Those time I saw Kwamina MP, Young C, Apuno, who were big artists by then. Me at that time, I was feeling very, very shy. So one night there was nobody around. He was like, "Yo, come, let me listen to what you've got." And it was a demo by then, and by God's grace, we picked up from there.
How many songs do you have in your credits? Let's say if I should go to any DSP and I type Big Vybz. How many
Big Vybz, you would see Silence, Superwoman, Locked Up, Alone, For You. I think 5 songs.
5 songs. Which of the songs would you say speaks to you the most? You as the artist, like which of the songs have you done that would say, Charlie, this one there?
Okay, so like as I stated earlier, I started music with the name Kid Vybz.
Yeah.
So switching from Kid Vybz to Big Vybz, we had this idea of dropping at least 24 songs in this year, like 2 songs a month. So I used most of my time last year recording all those songs, and we decided to work on them January this year. So when we sat down to start mixing those songs, just a week after, our machine broke down, like the hard disk broke down, so I had to lose all those songs, and like I was quite emotional. Then a beat was playing, then I just picked some vibe with whatever had happened and wrote something called Silence. Like, so that's my favorite song that speaks very well to me.
Okay. I think we'll get to try or we'll get to listen to that song in a bit. But so is there a project you are cooking? I know you just mentioned that you were supposed to do every month.
But the project is dropping next year. Pastor Rasta, that's the project. I made you laugh.
Why Pastor Rasta?
Okay, it's my personal story. My father is a preacher man at Apam in the central region. So it's like the pastor's son who would come to church, like worship with us.
You play instruments at church?
Yeah. I played the drums at my tender age. But growing up, I decided to sing with them, lead the choir in praises and worship most times. So it's like they will see me singing praises at church. The next night I'll be on stage. So like that's the whole vibe, and I decided to like put it into the craft. Like,
but what does your dad think about you doing this music, especially as you said?
Yeah, you know, sometimes they are our fathers regardless. So when I speak to my dad, he might understand me and know what I'm up to, but they feel like, how about the criticisms from the members, what they will hear outside. But initially, like, they weren't supporting, but I just had this mindset, I should just give it to them till they will realize our son is an artist regardless. I just had to be working back to back. Every day they see me post this, post that, and they can't help it but just to support the brand.
So for now you're cool.
I'm cool. I'm cool. You can't stop Big Vybz from shining. So just allow him. So we are cool. So that's it. Pastor Rasta.
How many songs are we looking at?
We are looking at 12, maximum 50 songs on the album.
Any features on it?
Yeah. I've talked to one or two A-list artists, and I'm hoping to get them on the. Yeah.
How long are we to wait for it?
We are in December, and Pastor Rasta, if I'm not disclosing something, I think on the 4th of July you get Pastor Rasta.
Why the name? Okay, if you said Pastor Rasta already, but it just strikes me anytime.
Yeah,
Pastor Rasta.
Yeah, Pastor near Rasta.
Kuku has joined the conversation. So he's going to release a project, and the project is Dub Pastor Rasta.
Anyway, why I came here, first of all, I'm impressed.
Okay.
Okay, so we were just sitting there and then we're actually discussing you.
Really?
Yes. We are actually discussing the dexterity of your voice.
Okay.
You are young. And then you are talking about a 15-song
Album, yeah.
And all these things are things that makes us want to hear more from you.
Okay.
Alright, so I just came here to encourage you.
Oh, nice.
My only reason for entering here, I told them, when your song started playing, I was asking, and I say R&B for them. So apparently it's for you.
Yeah,
and
for you.
Sweetheart, you have to put yourself in what you're doing, believe in what you're doing, keep going.
Okay.
Do not stop, because you're doing something unique, something beautiful, something amazing. And I mean, you're young.
Yeah.
Look at your voice. It doesn't even look like you. Because small and mighty, that is what I am hearing in my head. But then make sure you don't stop at nothing. Chances are you meet people when you get to the higher ups. A lot of people do change. But chances are, be true to yourself, be true to your nature, and continue being you. Oh, yeah, more advice, go and do voice. No, you don't need all that. All you need is how to stay relevant, be careful, watch your branding, and grow.
Alright.
I want to hear you in the next 10 years still doing music and becoming a legend even at it, because these are pure talents. Raw talents that are doing well is what we want to promote. So keep it up, be you, don't change, but you can improve. Alright? So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you too.
Okay.
Okay, so the man who is here to release Pastor Rasta has been motivated by Kuku Adoksa.
Yeah. So I just had a dickness on my Pastor Rasta project.
Oh,
yeah, Chiakra.
Me patcho bit me friend me Dickness Doxa.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, since they want to establish a church here.
Pastor Eyi too is there.
No,
Pastor
there's
Zil.
nothing like Pastor Zil.
Hey, Emfa.
Silver Rose is the song I have queued next. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, it's the same for you. Like, I actually did it with a friend who does spoken word.
Okay.
So if you listen to the first one, there was some spoken word on it. But after listening to it, I thought it needed a blend on it. So I have this online groups like upcoming musicians, and I saw Silver Rose post she needs a collab.
Yeah.
She's actually from Nigeria, so I was like, oh, why not? Let's work. And I sent her the project, and she did it.
Okay. Are you signed to a record label?
Oh, not really, but as I told you earlier, my boss gave me the big vibes. My boss is a music distributor, Sednat Music. So we are working as a team to work hard and bring more efforts, work hard and see our work is feeding us some royalties, some gains. So for now,
but you know the back end to all of these things. You've been educated on that level, right?
Oh yeah, you know, before you choose something like this, what I want to do, you have to get the insights of what.
Because it will be sad for you with your talent and not know what's happening at the back end of your music.
Do you know the back end is talking about?
The paperwork. Yeah, so.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, Big Vybz, social media handles, streaming platforms. How do we get to enjoy your music? And then I'll play this particular tune, and then.
So on all the streaming platforms, it's Big Vybz, BIG space out Vybz, except Twitter, that's Biggest Vibes.
Wait. I saw Starboy Big Vibes.
Yeah, that's my fan page. Like,
oh, it's be Kotagi fan page. It is well. Yeah. It is well.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, let's enjoy good music from Big Vybz, and I promise you, when the project is dropped, and we'll get to have a conversation with him here.
But actually, I'll be dropping something next month to free me.
Like, who are we freeing you from?
Oh,
what are you talking about it now?
This one, it's like a shot to the Kokonsa people. Then they step popping mine small.
Oh, okay.
Make them free.
So that you can do your job. Okay.
You know what? Yeah.
This boy.
When you drop the song,
No.
bring it. We'll just have a conversation about that one. We'll listen to it and we'll try and
First time airplay.
Yeah, so we speak to Kukwa and then we arrange that one.
That's a freebie.
Oh my God.
Interesting.
I stop this job, man. The things are here in my ears. Oh God. But ladies and gentlemen, let's enjoy the song. When we are back.